the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. 1847 was the year it all began. A voyage of survival across the stormy sea, to the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. Some of them knew fortune and some of them knew fame. More of them knew hardship, died upon the plain.
It was Halifax, born and bred, long in the arm and thinking they had to leave Halifax. Here's a quote, through a bottle or on a boat. And so while he was no sailor, he found work aboard a whaler. But when they got to Saint Pierre, it was clear that he didn't care. They took him to the gangway and they gave him lashes 20. The captain ordered 30, but his daughter begged for mercy. And she stepped in before they stabbed him, and she took him to her cabin, and there she gave him wine and water, and a bit more than she uttered. Set the sails and walk the plank. What was your name and what was your rank? If you don't work, well, you'll be hung. So come and mutiny while you're young. Now the captain was no fool. He told the men, if you break the rules, you'll all end up like Monaghan. You'll taste the cat to every man. Life aboard a ship is hard, but who exactly guards the guards when the captain goes insane? Men now cheese it in the bay. The next day Monaghan passed the word, and all those who knew and heard, when they call anchors away, well that was a call to disobey. This time the captain walked the plank, they dropped him on their grand bank. As he drowned they sang to him, back to Halifax you could swim. Set the sails and walk the plank. What was your name and what was your rank? They opened a cask and gave a cheer. Well, man of the year. Halfway there when the rain came down of a D-I-E-I-E. She asked me up to her flat downtown on a fun soft D-I-E. And asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. So I took her hand and I gave her a twirl, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. When I woke up I was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home. And I asked you now, what will you do if her hair was black and her eyes were blue? Well, I traveled around, I've been all over this world. Oh, I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl.
chop off our legs, they cut off our hands and put nails in our eyes. O'Grady is dead and O'Hanrahan's gone. We drink and we die and continue to drink. O'Hanrahan, no O'Hanrahan. They buried O'Neill down in County Shilhane, the poor children crying in vain, in vain. In vain, in vain, in vain, in vain, in vain, O'Hanrahan, no O'Hanrahan. We drink and we sing and we drink and we sing. We drink and we drive and we puke and we drink. We drink and we fight and we bleed and we cry. We puke and we smoke and we drink and we die.
Listun, 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 Varna. Oh, listun, Varna. Listun, 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 Varna. How's it going there, everybody from Cork, New York, Dundalk, Gurtahawk and Glenamaddy? Here we are in the County Clare, and it's a long, long way from here to there. There's the Burren, and the Cliffs of Moher, and the Tulla, and the Kilfenore, and Mike Russell, Dr. Bill, Willie Clancy and Noel Hill. Flutes and fiddles everywhere. If it's music you want, you should go to Clare. Oh, listun, Varna. Listun, 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 Varna. Sure, everybody needs a break. Climb a mountain or jump in a lake. Some head off to exotic places, others go to the Galway races. A cousin of mine goes potholing, a cousin of hers loves Joe Dolan. Matty goes to the south of France, and Jim to the dogs and Peter to the dance. Summer comes around each year, we go there and they come here. Some jet off to Frahiliana, but I always go to Listun Varna. Oh, Listun Varna. Listun, 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 Varna. I always leave of a Thursday night with me tent and me ground sheet rolled up tight. I like to hit Listun in or around Friday afternoon. This gives me time to get me gear together. I don't need to worry about the weather. Ramble in for a pint of stout, cause you never know who'd be hanging about. There's a Dutchman playing a mandolin, and a German looking for Liam O'Goflin, and there's Adam Bono and Gareth Fitzgerald getting their photo taken for the Sunday World. Finbar, Charlie and Jim Hand, and they're drinking pints to bait the band, and isn't it grand? Oh, Listun Varna. Listun, 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 listun Varna. The multitudes, they flocked in throngs to hear the music and the songs, and motorbikes and high-ace vans with bottles, barrels, flagons, cans. Mighty crack. Loads of frolics, pioneers and alcoholics, and Clack Spuck in the FCA, and Free Mickey Kelly in the IRA, and hairy chests and milk white ties, and Mickey Dodgers in disguise. McGrath's, O'Brien's, Pippin's, Cox's, massage parlours and horse boxes. RTE are making tapes, taking breaks and throwing shapes. There's Aurons, Bowrons, Amadons, Arab sheiks, Hindu Sikhs, Jesus freaks. This is heaven, this is hell. Who cares? Who can tell? Anyone for the last few chalk ices now?